Good morning from Capone Cabin. How is everyone? This is project, um, a new project, number 9862. Now we're going to have a cornfield. I have never had any luck with corn, but the folks at Mennonite Farmhouse gave me some great tips and breeds of corn and what to do. So we're going to till this up today. Mr. Jerry's bringing home a tiller. We're going to till all this up. We have a lot more area too. We probably have another acre and a half that way. So we'll see how this goes. This is too far for me to water. Yeah, I'd have to have 300 feet of hose. So this is going to be totally dependent on rain, which in South Carolina, sometimes in late July, August, we can get a drought. So I don't know. I do have some barrels for a water catchment system. I could put them out here and just let them do their thing. Let me know if anybody has, um, if you water your corn, if you just kind of let it go, or something like that. I keep telling you guys I'm going to get something to hold this stable. I'm trying to hold this and walk across this plowed part without killing myself, without falling flat on my face. Look. Just look if I can get out of the way. They're beautiful. There is so much food out here. There is comfrey. There is broadleaf plantain. I don't know why I can never say the T. And look at these. Look at these. Absolutely gorgeous. I could just sit here with a cup of coffee if it weren't for the fire ants. And just look. Look how many medicinal and wonderful plants that we have. We are full of wildflowers also, which I absolutely love. See what happens when we till the ground? Kind of butterfly. See, our ground is full of quartz. I mean, you cannot throw a stick when you're plowing and not hit huge lumps of quartz, which is okay. I mean, at first it was a little bit like, oh God, really? I'm dealing with all these rocks, but okay, take your lemons and make lemonade, right? So I'm actually gathering them all and I want to use them in my landscaping. I want to come over and get these flowers. Look at the beauty. This is what I mean. I didn't pay for this. This was just God's gift. These flowers. And I know there's such crazy stuff going on in the world, but if you just stop and appreciate the gifts that we have, the gifts that we are given, that sometimes, normally in a busy life and you've got things to do, places to go, you would walk right by this and kind of maybe not have the time to pay attention. But I can sit here, look at this, and so appreciate everything. Oh, look, guys, where'd he go? I can't. There's hawks, but I have really bad vision, so I can't. Are you seeing them? God, to me they're close, but there he is. That's what I mean. Able to just look up and go, how beautiful is that? How absolutely beautiful is that? The little gifts that we are given, I'm thankful for all of it. You know, people have, I know, lots of disease. You know, maybe they're suffering from God knows what. But you woke up today and you were given another day. Just like this all, you know, it woke up today. Hi. It was given another gift, another day. And that's how I take day by day. Another gift. Okay, what am I going to do with it? Am I going to wallow in self-pity? Am I going to whine about my aches and pains? My aches and pains, as my husband says, your aches and pains let you know that you're still alive and able to feel. So, okay. And I know it's hard to deal with because I spent a lot of time a few years ago when I became sick wallowing in self-pity. I was like, man, I've been there, you guys. Trust me. Stuck in a recliner going, I don't want to live like this. This isn't living. This is just existing, and I don't want to exist. But that's when your tenacity takes over and you get your butt somehow, some way, even if it's, you can do a little needlework, you can do a little embroidery, you can read stuff on your phone, you can read from a book, you can study, you can always do something, and then be thankful for what you can do instead of what you can't do. You know, trust me, after the age 55 and that went away, and 56 and that went away, and every year they just keep going on. But I'm thankful for that. You know, in my brain, I am definitely like 18. I am the most immature senior citizen I know. Really. But, you know, in my mind, why not? Why do I have to act 100? Or why do I even have to act my age? I feel alive. I feel thankful. Every day I feel rejuvenated, even if I'm not feeling well, if I'm, you know, even if I'm seizure-ish and I'm having issues, it's okay because I'm alive. I got this. I'm good. I'm good. And so are you. You're good too. You're awesome. And I don't just say that to be saying it. I hear so many people like, oh, yeah. You're awesome. You're awesome. No, you really are. Because without all of you, it'd be kind of a lonely planet, don't you think? I mean, I'm pretty much isolated, and I'm happy with that only because I have a lot to do here, and I really love the land, and it grounds me, and this is my happy spot. So I don't need a lot of socialization. And in the day of times that we live in now, look at these flowers, you guys. Sometimes I don't have enough filter to be that social. You need basically a filter sometimes, and I don't always have a filter. No, I take that back. That's not true. I never have a filter. I really try. Have a filter in church. Yeah, I do. I have a filter in church. I'm sure they're all happy for that. So if you have nothing, if you look around and go, I got nothing to be thankful for, you know, money is tight or not even existent. Everybody else, there's a lot of people who've been there. Put your bootstraps on and pull them on up. There's always a way when there's a will. You just might not have thought about it, but there's a way. Just like us. That's part of the reason why I made my channel. Everybody telling me I can't do it. Oh, you can't do it. Oh, you can't build a house. You guys are old. You know, you want a log cabin? That's more expensive than a stick-built house per square footage. You know, so yeah, it's going to be out of your budget. You know, then you want gardens, you know, and you want a shooting range, and you want a building because it's going to become Mr. Jerry's workshop. You know, we're going to live on site. Oh, well, you guys, you know, then you got to buy a camper. There goes your budget. You're not going to be able to afford that. Really? Well, there it is. There's the camper. There's the, whoops. There's the building. There it is. Got a garden in the back. Gonna have more corn in the field. Got, really wish I could remember what I planted up here. You know. And we didn't have anything to work with. You know, see the foundation? The foundation, those pillars. We paid for the material. I honestly can't tell you what the material was, but all in all, I'm pretty concrete, 99.9% sure we didn't go over $5,000 because I know how much I allot for everything. So that put the foundation, we had that done. That's not our forte. And we had it done in the winter, and actually the guy who did it used to do building a long time ago when he went into pool construction. So he was kind of, you know, winter is the slack time for pool construction. So we hired him to put the foundation up. The logs, all the logs for the house, like I've said before, that was $15,000. So the foundation, the logs, and then of course we had the flooring. So 15, I would say right here, and we have, you know, the logs to go all the way up. We have $20,000 invested in this house so far. Now, I've seen some homesteaders that, well, we don't live on land yet because can't afford it yet, but we did put a water catchment system in. We did get a tractor, and they got like a brand new Kubota, a brand new John Deere. I'm like, you know what? That tractor cost more than our logs and our foundation and our subfloor. But you do you. You got to put your priorities in order. You saw my video, the last one I posted about something large being in the property and laying in the grass, which is kind of freaky. You know, that's why I haven't bought trail cams. I am focused on spending the money on shelter first. Necessities. The tools we need to get the shelter, the home, done. You know, I see a lot of people focusing here, there, and everywhere, a little scattered. They really, really, really want their home on their homestead, but instead, they're buying all the accessories first. Don't buy the accessories first. If you want the house, put the house up. The rest will come. It all will come in time. You know? Do you think I like living in a camper? And that's not a new fifth wheel. That's a 1979, not big enough camper for two people, but okay. It is what it is. But it does have bunk beds in the back. So, I mean, if you had kids, you could do it. It depends on what you want to do. How far are you willing to sacrifice for your dream? How much are you willing to sacrifice for your dream? If you're not willing to sacrifice, and I mean go without we don't have phone contracts. Our phones are even paid for. We do what is it? The pay as you, not pay, it's kind of pay as you go, I guess. Yeah, there's no contract. We pay $30 a month for 2 gigabytes, and I can hear you going, oh my God, I'll go through 2 gigs in an hour. We have Wi-Fi here. So we don't use data. Mine usually carries over. I usually have a gig of data to carry over. But that's what I mean. I really would love to. I have a laptop. It's just buried in a storage pod, and it doesn't even have Windows on it. I've had it for a long time. I'd love to go get a computer to edit these videos better and to do more. I'm not going to spend the money right now. Not until this house is finished. That's what I try to tell the younger ones. The older people get it. The younger ones, I love y'all, but you don't. And it's not your fault. You've been trained, conditioned through society to get everything you want instantly. And I'm not talking about being spoiled. You know, back in my day, the drive-through concept, the drive-through window was new. And none of us sat in that line raising sand because our order was not ready the minute we pulled up to that window. I don't remember 1 hour dry cleaning. You went back in a couple days and picked it up. Now everything has got to be instant. Even when your internet is a little slow, people are like, oh my God, I can't believe it's been it's been a minute and a half. Yeah, well, back in my day, whenever I asked my mom a question, and I'm really thankful that she gave me this answer almost every time, look it up. I'd ask her a question, look it up. We had a set of encyclopedias. We had to look it up. But that's how I learned to read and love to read, and that's my quest and thirst for knowledge and knowing came from her. So really think about your homestead and what your priorities are. If your priorities are a garden first, go for it. If you really want a home, you have no excuse. And I am going to lay it down and throw it out there. You got no excuse. My husband's had a quadruple bypass. I have multiple health issues. I have permanent injury in my back. We're 3.5 rows from the top in 6 months. And that includes, this was over the winter. So weather permitting, us not preventing us from working, temperatures too low, freezing outside, we couldn't work. We still got this far in 6 months. That includes everything. That includes having to get the power hooked up, the camper in the place. So no excuses. Do your best. Prioritize. I love you guys. You are worth it. And you all are fabulous. I don't think people say that enough. I have stopped people on the street and just said, you're fabulous. Make people smile. Love you. Peace out.